Hi, my name is Ashala Cody, and I am a accelerated nursing student at Fairfield University, and I'm just here today to talk about exercise within reach. First, we will start with these slides were created by the Kentucky Inclusive Health Collaborative at the University of Kentucky Human Development Institute in collaboration with Aramark and the American Heart Association as part of the Healthy for Life initiative. First, for agenda, we will go over obviously introduction and then learn about exercise, benefits, barriers, group activity, refuel, workout plan, and goal setting. Learning objectives are understand the American Heart Association physical activity recommendations, identify one personal motivator and one way to remove a barrier to becoming more physically active, and establishing a personal plan that works best for you. Icebreaker. So today I decided to do an icebreaker. It's going to just consist of all of us discussing what physical activity that each of us do, maybe walking, maybe running 1-2 times a week, maybe every day, lifting, bicycling, swimming. So I think if we all go around, we can talk about that. So I'll just give a minute for that. Next, I have a video, just kind of a demonstration of moderate to vigorous activity and encouragement for exercise.
Exercising can be easy, inexpensive, and convenient. I first started walking with my family around my neighborhood and parking further away. To mix in other forms of exercise, I now jump rope, do calisthenics, and exercise when I watch TV. If you want to start getting more physically active with me, try the following. If you join a gym, you can start by walking on the treadmill, lifting weights, or attending a group fitness class. They can help you find a workout buddy to keep you accountable. When you work out, are you doing too much or not enough? There's a simple way to know your target heart rate. As you exercise, take your pulse on the inside of your wrist on the thumb side. Use the tips of your first 2 fingers, not your thumb, to press slightly over the blood vessels on your wrist. Count your pulse for 10 seconds and multiply by 6 to find your beats per minute. You want to stay between 50% to 85% from your maximum heart rate. This range is your target heart rate. Your maximum heart rate is about 220 minus your age. It's also important that we fuel our bodies with the right foods and liquids before, during, and after exercising. Remember, it's okay to start slowly and build up to your goal. Today is a day to start on the road to better health.
All right. So now I'm going to get into it. So the benefits of exercise: increased energy, lower blood pressure, improve blood sugar, reduces feeling of stress, improve quality of sleep, improve memory, support mental well-being, and increase self-confidence. Exercise that works for you. Social or individual, make it a habit. Time of day, give yourself attainable options that fit your life. Start with shoes, smaller sessions count, set goals, and keep going. What are some barriers to exercise? If you guys want to give a couple examples, I can stop for a second and we can talk about a couple of examples of barriers to exercise. Okay. So barriers to exercise: time, no social support, motivation and or energy, lack of resources, life obligations and or caregiving responsibilities, fear of injury, and lack of skill. Time, monitor activities, find time slots for physical activity, select activities that fit into your routine, and set a schedule and make the time. So it could be 20 minutes in the morning time, maybe a walk or a jog. Lunch, if you have lunch, you can take a little break during lunch, maybe go for a mile walk. Or you can meal prep earlier in the week so that maybe you have more time in the evening time to work out, go to the gym a little bit, go for a walk, and incorporate that. Social support. Explain your goals, invite others, plan together, and join active groups. Motivation and energy. Plan ahead, schedule specifics, time of day, find fitness partners, play games or sports, keep workout clothes handy, and physical activity is a mood lifter. Whether it's in the morning time or in the evening time, exercise and physical activity always lifts your mood. It's also a great alternative to find, recreational basketball, recreational soccer, kickball, and put yourself into sports or games if you lack that motivation or energy. Lack of resources, barriers, money, equipment, access to facilities, transportation. Solutions: select activities that do not require equipment, use household items, identify community resources, plan ahead for accommodations, and ask others and explore options. So, for example, transportation or access to facilities. Physical activity is not just lifting weights or being in the gym. You can walk, you can bike, you can run, you can do so many things out in the park. There's places in the park that are starting to set up little physical activity equipment. You can do anything that may not require having to go to a facility. Outside is pretty much a playground itself, and you can just use different things to get that activity in. Another barrier is life obligations. Exercise with others, make it fun, play games, everyone benefits and work together. So, it's important to hold yourself accountable as well as others. And when you work with someone, they can hold you accountable and you guys can excel and hit your goals together. Another barrier is fear of injury. Warm up and cool down. Learn how to exercise appropriately. Choose activities with minimum risk, walking, water aerobics, yoga, and listen to your body. Another barrier, lack of skill. Do what you know how to do. Hiking, strolling, taking the stairs, dancing, stretching. Take a class to develop new skills. Explore a meeting with a trained professional and watch fitness videos. I've watched fitness videos for a very long time before I started to do the different exercises and different lifting techniques. I watched 1,000 YouTube videos. I have friends who are trainers. It's very important to ask someone and to get that professional knowledge before you decide you want to try something that may be a little vigorous. Fuel up for exercise. Hydrate with water, small sips during workouts, eat healthy carbohydrates, so whole grain toast, fruits, vegetables, refuel after exercise, and remember to talk to your doctor. So target heart rates, you have from 20 years to 70 years old, and the different target heart rate zones from 50 to 85%, and then from 100%. Usually do 10 times 6, you will get your beats per minute. That's your target heart rate. And then if you do maximum heart rate, you do 220 minus your age, and I will give you your maximum heart rate. This is just another chart. So get active. Also, make sure you talk to your medical provider before starting any exercise that I may show you on my own, or any exercise that you may see and that you're interested in. Definitely speak with a medical provider about that. Just some examples of descriptions: side lunges, calf stretch, toe touch, squats, push-ups, triceps dips on the floor, jumping jacks, and seated leg raises. I will make another part of a video that will show you a couple of these exercises and kind of just what I do. Other adaptive exercises, you have air punches, arm circles, bicep curls, butt kicks, forearm curls, hand flashes, heel raises, knee raises, lateral raises, leg lifts, obliques, side bends, plank, push-ups, Russian twists, shoulder press, shoulder shrugs, tricep raises, and wall sits. So for warm-up, it should be about 5 to 10 minutes. If you're having a more intense activity, it may need to be longer of a warm-up. Do planned activity at a slower pace and use your entire body as best as you can. So I will demonstrate this, a couple things. So this will be one, stretching your calf stretch. You can do standing or seated, so about 20 to 30 seconds on each leg. This is also a video, but I will show you myself. Muscle strengthening squats. Squats are universal. A lot of people do them. Great for hamstrings, quads, and you can just do them about 10 times, depending on what your goal is. And so this is very widely used. The next one would be muscle strengthening alternative. So instead of squats, you may want to do side lunges. That's also great, especially for your lower half and your ab area as well. Then we have cardio. So jumping jacks, maybe 30 seconds, a few times, just doing jumping jacks. I will be showing examples of these as well. And then I have a video to show about arm circling, and you don't have to stand up or be jumping. So I will show you the video right now.
I'm Heidi with Project Cheer, and the exercise we're learning today are arm circles.
Arm circles are a great exercise to help strengthen the muscles in our shoulder and neck region. Remember, arm circles are done in the exact same way whether you are sitting or standing. First, find 2 weights that you would like to use for the exercise. These should be weights that you feel you could lift and hold out to the side of your body at shoulder height. Next, sitting straight up with a tall posture, elevate your arms out to each side at shoulder height while keeping them straight to get into our starting position whether you are sitting or standing. Now we will perform our arm circles. With your arms still out to the side, begin moving your hands in a circular motion forwards and backwards. Once you have performed 1 full circle with each arm, you have reached the end position. For this exercise, we will want to count 1 to 2 seconds while going all the way around with our circular motion, remembering to control your breathing with slow breaths in and forceful breaths out. For this exercise, 1 set is between 15 to 20 repetitions before taking a break, and our goal is to do 3 sets. For our beginners, start with no weight when performing the arm circles, and if you're at an experienced level, try between 1 to 2 pounds. Finally, if you are at an expert level, try arm circles with 3 or more pounds. Before we finish, I would like to talk about 1 change you can make to your exercise, arm circles, today. If you are interested in exercising the muscles located on the front of your shoulder, then try performing the arm circles in front of your body instead of to the side. That's all for now. Thank you for watching our video, and please be sure to check out our program website for more resources and information on adaptable exercise.
All right. Okay, so next. Another cardio alternative is dancing. So dancing increases your heart rate and you're having fun. So I've done a Zumba a few times and I love it. It's a great cardio and it definitely increases your heart rate. So cool down, move slowly to lower your heart rate. About 5 minutes, stretching to hold 10 to 30 seconds. Stretch both of the sides of your bodies. Do not bounce and remember to breathe. Refuel after exercise. Hydrate and eat a healthy snack. So this just gives a couple reminders of move more, with more intensity, sit less, making sure that you'll feel better once you start moving your body, giving yourself some time, do some breathing, increase your intensity. It's recommended that adults get a weekly total of at least 150 minutes of moderate aerobic activity or 75 minutes of vigorous aerobic activity. Increasing your intensity, sitting less, maybe walking around. If you're sitting at a desk all the time, get up, walk around, take a stroll, go outside, get some sun. And it's also important that kids and teens should get at least 60 minutes of physical activity every day. This is also just another reminder of, moving your body, moderate intensity aerobic activities, how many times muscle and strengthening, 2 times a day, for a couple weeks, every week. And it also just shows what counts, like what are you doing to move your body? Are you walking up the stairs instead of taking the elevator? Are you going to mow the lawn? Are you walking the dog? And things like that. Physical activity plan. So making your own plan. You can use the SMART goals. You use specific goals. What are you trying to do with your body? Are you just trying to get your heart rate down or up? Or are you trying to stretch more, be a little bit more flexible? Trying to get a little cardio in. So you can use specific goals, make sure they're measurable and attainable, relevant to what you are looking to do, and time-based. So your goal, I will be more physically active. SMART goal, I will do muscle strengthening activities for 20 minutes, Tuesday and Thursday on my lunch break. So SMART goal gives you a little bit more, being more specific. So, a regular goal is just saying like, I'll be more physically active, but how and how many times and how much time? But SMART goal helps you develop more of a better plan. So I'm going to do muscle strengthening, or I'm going to do cardio activity for 20 minutes every 3 or 4 days. And, whenever day that is, maybe in the morning or afternoon, it helps you get to your goals a little bit better. And it's very measurable and attainable. This is also just a ladder of SMART goals that you can use. So any questions? I will also ask questions after I show you my video. I will go into showing you just the, leg stretches and jumping jacks and things like that. I'm going to do another video that I'm going to show right now. And you can either ask me questions now, or we can hold it until after my video. Thank you. Hi, my name is Ashala Cody, and I am a nursing student in the Accelerated Nursing Program at Fairfield University. Today, I just went over the video about exercise and incorporating exercise into your routine schedule. So I'm just gonna give you a couple of demonstrations on some things that you can do that were in the slides. So first, we're gonna start off. First, we're gonna start it off with seated and standing calf stretch. So for standing calf stretch, you put your foot at an angle up on the wall. So you're pushing and you're extending your back knee. And then you hold for about 20 seconds or so, 10 to 30. And we're gonna do this one. All right, so I'm gonna show you the seated. See me? All right, so for seated, what you're gonna do is you're going to put one leg in, you can see me, and one leg out. And you're just gonna hold at your foot. You're gonna hold at your foot. Again, between 10 and 30 seconds. And then you're gonna switch foot, and you're gonna hold this one. And you'll just hold this one as well. This is stretching your calves for 10 to 30 seconds. All right, next, we are going to do squats. These are one of my favorite. So with squats, I'll show you both angles. You can either do it, you can have your feet, both of your feet have to be pointing straight directly. Some people might give it a slight outwards, just depending on what part of the body, what part of your legs you want to work more. But for this video, I'm just gonna do your legs straight. Make sure when you're squatting, you do not have your knees go over your feet. So 1, you're gonna do 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The next thing we're gonna do it's an alternative. So if it's a little bit difficult for you to do squats, you can also do side lunges, which are really great for you as well. So I'll show you. So you'll have both of your feet pointing forward. This one is going to be stretched out just a little bit. And we're just going to 1, 2, and you can do 10 on both sides. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we'll do this side. You can see my feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And also when you do that, make sure that your knee is not going over your feet as well. It may a little bit, but try not to. Try to sit back a little bit more. After that, we're going to do jumping jacks. Jumping jacks is also a great cardio, increase your heart rate. It's very easy. You don't need any equipment, and you can do it for about 30 seconds or 30 jumping jacks, whatever you would like, a couple times. So I will do 30 jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Great. So that increases your heart rate. It's really good cardio. It increases your heart rate really well. Very easy. And so dancing is also an alternative that I talked about in the slide. Just a little bit of whatever you want to do, doesn't matter. Salsa class, a Zumba class. And the last thing is, so you stretch before you start working out, but don't forget to stretch after you start working out. That is huge. It's important. A lot of people get delayed onset DOMS, so it's just like delayed. It's just when you have like soreness in your legs or whatever you worked out. So it's like delayed onset muscle soreness. So if you're working your legs might be sore tomorrow. If you're working your arms, your back, your abs, they will be sore. So to help with that, stretching. Stretching is key. It helps your body recover. It also brings your heart rate down that I mentioned too. So I will just show you maybe 2 things that you can do just to stretch, and you make sure you do them on both sides of your body, 10 to 30 seconds. So my favorite stretch is this one. And it helps with stretching out your hips. Someone like me, I have tight hips and I lift very heavy, so I really need to make sure that I do these after my workout, every single workout. And I work out about 5 days a week, so this is something that I do all the time. So you're just gonna have your back out and you're just gonna push through your hips and your knee, and you're gonna hold for 10 to 30 seconds. And then you're gonna switch and you're gonna do the next knee. And you'll feel a pull. Make sure that when you are stretching, you're bringing your heart rate down, but also not to the point where it's painful. You don't want anything to be painful. I also do these a lot. Touching my toes, it stretches your hamstrings. So I'll grab my toes and I usually stretch. And make sure your knees are straight. So that's my cool down exercise. Well, yeah, cool down, end of my exercise stretching, and that's what I do. And so I hope that this was a great video and great demonstration. Thank you.